It's not love! What's up, guys? Mike Gross, rockinguitarlessons.com, doing some George Lynch from Dokken with the solo to It's Not Love. Now the tuning, a few bands in the 80s did this. Typically a lot of these 80s bands were a half step flat in their tuning. This particular song is a quarter step flat. So it's in between a half step, and I actually, you can't please them all, but I like to tune the same way that the bands are tuning. So if it's a quarter step sharp or a quarter step flat, that's how we did it. So you can tune a half step. Tuna is a type of fish, by the way. Tune a half step flat, and if you don't want to mess with it, because I know it can be tedious and frustrating, just play it at a half step down. It's totally cool. It'll sound a little bit off if you're playing along with it, but you know. Let's do it, Lynch. Amazing, the man. Talk about stylistic. When you think of stylistic players in the 80s, Lynch, Eddie Van Halen, DeMartini, I can name a lot. Matthias, Jabs. It's a lot. There's a lot of great players. Oz Fox. What's up, Oz? Let's do it. So open D and G, put a slight little pinch on it, and do a whammy bar dive down. And there's a lot of overdub guitars, so we got to pick one. This is what I picked. Go 9G, 3 open A's palm muted, 7G, 2 open A's palm muted, and then the 7G again, vibrato. So we have on the D string, we're going to palm mute, go 7, 5, 7, 7, slide to 9, and then go 7D, no palm mute, vibrato. Next part. Like, Lynch was so good, you could take a bend and man, you could tell it was Lynch. Fret 22, B string, whole step bend. So we have, and then go 20 on the B, another whole step bend, and then 22B, no bend, vibrato. Just 3 notes. And yeah, I'm trying to work on the Lynch vibratos. It's just, they're hard, man. I've seen him, DeMartini, and Greg Howe. That's the only 3 I've seen do that. Where most would go. But it's cool, man, the sound that it gets. So I'm working on those. Up here in the A minor pentatonic area, it's 17E, 20B, 17B. Go 20, 19, 17 on the G, 19G twice, 17G, and that's where he does his vibrato. So the way he does it, it's like real fast slides ascending and descending. But you wouldn't want to pass that target note. It's really cool, but they're tough. So if you want to, just do the regular old Malmsteen vibratos. Okay, and then then go back to like the beginning after the whammy bar thing we did, and then we got 9-7-9 palm muted on the G, and then 8-7 on the B vibrato. Actually, I'm not even sure if that last note's vibrato, but and like I said, there's a lot of overdub guitars. It's beautiful, man, how Lynch constructed this, but we're only one of us, so we got to pick one of them. This is the main pedal tone, little Malmsteen style riff up here. Go and what a pedal tone is means when you're going back. It's used a lot in classical music, but a lot of the neo shred players, you think of bands like Malmsteen and Racer X and Tony McAlpine, you know, you'll hear it in there. It's 15, 17 on the E. Every other note is going to be the 17 E. Then go 13, 17, 12, 17, 15 B, 17 E. So you have, you know, it's cool in itself. Lots of cool things you can do with it. So he's going. Then 13B. And Lynch was really stylistic, like I said. He does like, even his hammer pulls are like his own style. He'll go like 13B, then the 12B with a bunch of quick hammer pulls on the 13. And then 14G. Alright, so we have. And then this tapping part, which is awesome at the end, kind of Eddie Van Halen style thing. You'll go 10, 12, 14 on the G. Just hammer it right out of the blue. And then tap 15G. And then play it backwards. So 10, 12, 14, tap 17. Pull off to 14, 12, 10. Also, by the way, I'm using my index right now, but one thing you got to consider, if someone's doing a lot of tapping, like you may see them use their middle finger a lot because they want that pick ready to go. If they're doing a lot of tapping, actually I said that backwards, then they may just stick the pick like that and do all their, you know. So you may want to use the middles, what I'm getting at. And then then slide that 10 over to 9, hammer 10, hammer 12, tap 16G. So, and then pull to 12, 10, 9. So that's that string. And then we're going to do the same thing on the D string. 10D, hammer to it out of nowhere. 12, 14, tap 17. Pull to 14, 12, 10. Slide to 9. Hammer 10, 12. Tap 16D. Pull off to 12, 10, 9. Hammer 10. Do an upstroke on 9G. And then catch the 7D. So slow down, it's. So you'll have that pick ready to grab the notes at the end. Because I thought he was going. I thought he was just sliding at it. He's not. You can hear her. So anyways, let me take a seat because my back hurt today. I tell you, boy, it hurt today. I was trying to fix something on my car at my dad's house. No, we're trying to change the plugs. And the 3 plugs are in the back. You know, you can't get to them, so we tied a rope to it, to the motor on the top. Pulled it back, because it went from the rope to this 2x4 like this, right? Had the rope around it. Everything was tied, and I'm pulling, man. My dad's mid-70s, you know. I'm not going to have him do this, whether I have a broken back or not. But wouldn't you know it, the gross luck. I'm pulling, man, with all my might so we can get a wedge back behind the motor so we can get these plugs out. And I was pulling it, and the rope busted. It just completely busted. And I went flying backwards in his garage. Anyways, my back's kind of hurt. That's what I'm getting at. My name is Mike Gross, if you haven't figured that out yet. My channel, youtube.com/rockinguitarlessons1. Be sure to subscribe, tell your buddies, your friends, all that good stuff. It's been a fun journey. It's been about 2.5 years. And I could actually write a book with all the things that have been going on. It's just really cool. Having a blast doing it. Taking your requests. Oh, by the way, this is for Canada Keith, one of my Skype students. We were working on this. So, and whoever else is here, man, you're welcome to my channel always. Just please be kind. That's all I ask. And be ready to rock. Alright? Rockin' with Dokken. My website, rockinguitarlessons.com. Speaking of rockin' with Dokken, go check it out. We're about a year after launch, or approaching that, and some free stuff on there for you. Obviously, if you want to become a member, I'd be smiling and happy. I really put a lot of thought into the lessons of the week to try and we've been focusing on how to become a cleaner guitar player, and I get my paid members involved and stuff there. It's really cool. Fill out the contact information while you're there. That'll keep you informed. We send out a newsletter and let you know what's going on. So until next time, have fun playing this. And I do teach on Skype, by the way. Private lessons for guitar and bass. My wife teaches vocals. My Skype name is Rockin' Guitar Lessons. That's ROCKIN Guitar Lessons. But on my website, you'll see on the top middle, it'll say Skype lessons. Click on that. There's a tutorial. It tells you the price breakdown and all that. And then look at the CVT lessons, custom video tablature lessons. I have a lot of students that are doing those. They're very finely detailed song lessons. Tabs, handwritten tabs, video, and all that good stuff. Till next time, keep rocking with Dokken, all right? Cool guitar. Look familiar? Sammy the Skull right here.